Nihat kaptırıyor topu. Ali Tanrı'dan çok süratli. Ali orta yapacak. Sert orta. Sert orta.
Welcome everyone to Antalya Aquarium as we prepare for our big away day. But before we crack on with today's big away game, of course, we do have a couple of games to catch up on, and we even have some youth intake. So without further ado, let's hop into Football Manager 21 and crack on with today's episode. Okay, so as you can see, we went away to Genklair Beligi in our first game, and our weird form of having ball draws between episodes continued. We managed to get a ball draw away at Genklair Beligi, and well, they're a mid-table side, they're solid, so I wasn't too disheartened getting this draw, but it's a team we should probably be picking up 3 points against. We had 9 shots to their 3 in the end, 3 on target to their 2, 1.08 XG to their 0.42. So as you can see, we've had more opportunities. 7 corners to their 7 corners, 14 fouls to their 13, 1 yellow card to their 3, 92% passing to their 83, and we had more possession in 59% to their 41. Lassen got a yellow card, they had 3 players who got yellow cards, and well, as you can see, we had numerous issues. Our left back didn't play very well, got 6.5 in Mailman, same with Gerkan on the right hand side of attacking mid. It was just a bit disjointed. Zubzuk got a 7.2, that was solid. Our centre backs did decent with a 7.4 and 7 respectively. Lassen was okay with 6.7, central midfield again did a solid job with 7.5 and 7.1. Milinkovic with 7.3 was good on the left hand side. Mehmet got a 6.7 in attacking mid. It's just Mad and Gerkan up front. Millman in that left back position didn't really do a whole lot. So that is what led to us drawing. We did bring on Yildirim. Now he got a 6.8 in place of Lassen. Omar came on, got a 6.7 and was an improvement on Millman, but didn't manage to really get anything going. And we have Kun. He got a 6.7 in place for Gerkan. Sinan Kert got a 6.8 just so we could upgrade Mehmet. Yeah, 6.7 is decent, but it's upgradable, especially when we're drawing. So we brought on Sinan Kert, he got a 6.8, improved, but not improved enough. And then Anal came on, got a 6.6, didn't improve our attacking role. That's something we've probably got to look at for next season. Get a new star striker, replace Mad, drop Mad completely. We're going to have Anal as the backup because, again, he's Turkish, just as good as Mad. He's going to develop, whereas Mad is just sort of settled at the level he's at. So what we really probably need is a solid 40 goal a season, 30 goals a season, 25 minimum striker who can just go up there, score some goals, because we have the best defence in the league. So if we can get some goals, we're going to be all sorted. We've got the defence, we just need to build upon that now. So speaking of which, let's head to our second game. Okay, so as I previously mentioned, we do have the best defence in the league. And well, we was going up against the worst attack. So us scoring the opener through Gerkan wasn't a surprise. We then went and got a second one. As you can see, Lassen, lovely cross. Gerkan smashes it in the left-hand side. And we are 2-0 up. Now, as you can see on the 76th minute, going into the 77th, Omar intercepted the ball. Unfortunately, though, didn't get it out of play. Ali kept it in. They got the ball back into the box. Pedro Enrique, I don't know where I was going with that one. I wanted to say Hernandez for some reason, but Enrique slotted one away for them, made it 2-1, but we got the result, and the result is really what matters in the end. Although, this was a struggling team. We're playing a team that's battling relegation, we're battling for Europe at the moment, weirdly. So, there's good and bad. But our match statistics are as follows. We had 11 shots to their 3, 5 on target to their 2, 0.91 XG to their 0.37, 9 corners to 1 corner, 8 fouls to 18, 1 yellow card to 4 yellow cards, 91% passing to 84, 56% possession to 44. They've basically tried stealing our style with that passing completion. Unfortunately, though, they can't get up to the 90s like us. So, our starting lineup, how did they get on? Well, Zubzuk got 6.7. Millman struggled again, got a 6.5. Kubilay with a 6.9, had a meh sort of game. Obilor with a 7.4 and Lassen with a 7.7, both did well. Schrock with a 7 did okay. Emrehan, bit disappointing on a 6.9, but not the end of the world. Gerkan had a lovely performance with his 8 rating, 7.2 for Mehmet, and a disappointing 6.4 for Milinkovic. Again, Mad, you need to start doing better than 6.6s. Like, you need to contribute. You just sat in that position doing absolutely nothing. Like, I feel like I could move Milinkovic or Aaron or someone else into that spot and we'd probably do a little bit more. So Mad, you're supposed to be our striker, get scoring some goals and being productive. We then have Umar, he got a disappointing 6.6. Volkan came on and got a 6.8, that's solid. It's nice to see him come on and develop. He came on, of course, in Emrehan's place. We had Eren Gullier, he came on, got a 6.5 Milinkovic place. That's a bit disappointing because he is battling Milinkovic for this left-hand side role. We didn't bring on Kun that game, and I don't know, we didn't bring anyone else on. It was simply these three. Oh, sorry, and Anal came on, got 6.7. Marginally better than Mad. So these two, again, basically on the same level. One's not really performing and the other's not really playing. So that is how we got on in our 2 games. What about those youth intakes though? Okay, so as you can see from the youth candidates, there's only really 5 players that we're even going to pay any attention to. That is, of course, these top ones from COS and above. We don't really want to be dealing with these 2, maybe 3 stars, because quite frankly, they're just not going to be good enough for us at the standard we are at. At a push, COS might be able to do something for the team, but he's probably not going to get very far. He's probably going to be someone who we try to make a bit of money from. We'll then have these above. Now, the top 3 have an opportunity to try and work their way towards starting. We have these 2 on a 1.5 star ability. The rest, of course, only on a 1 star, but we'll have a little look at each one. So first of all, the worst one, COS. COS is a defensive midfield centre. Now, as we shall see, he prefers to be defensive mid, interesting, and he prefers ball-winning midfielder. How would he like to be a ball-winning midfielder in central mid? Because we don't use a dedicated defensive mid, although it would be nice to maybe try and integrate that. He is probably going to be more as a central mid now. For that, he's not too bad. His pace and agility lack a little bit. His marking is a bit on the soft side. He could be decent. He could actually be pretty decent. I don't think... Now, he is only 15 years of age, so he has plenty of time to develop, but he could be a decent player. Probably not going to play for us, like I said. He's probably going to be one to go out on loan, develop, sell on, make a little bit of cash from. Now, this is good. He's over on the left-hand side. Baha Gunduz playing on the left-hand side, going to be battling Eren and Milinkovic. He's only 16 years of age, but he looks like he's got some promising potential. We're not going to be using an inverted winger, but as an inside forward, right, you're right-footed. So an inside forward is probably your best bet on that left wing. How are you though? He can't finish. That might be an issue. And he's blind. He's blind and he can't finish. What about if we do that? If we make you attacking, the fact that you're blind apparently doesn't matter. But he still can't finish. Interested. So that's why he wants to be an inverted winger. What about if we swap him to that side? What about... Where is your winger statistics? If we bring him up as a winger... He's decent as a winger, so we could swap him to the right-hand side, retrain him as a winger on the right-hand side, which I think would be much more effective than having him over here as an inverted winger, where, as you can see, he still lacks the composure, he doesn't have the long shots, he doesn't have the vision. He'd be better off, I think, on the right-hand side as a normal winger, where he can whip in some crosses. We then have Cesar Topku. I've probably completely butchered that, but he's a left-back. 1.5 star. He's got plenty of potential, being 3.5, potentially 4.5 star. Now, how would he fit in? He's very brave. He's a brave boy at 19, and well, 5'7", weighs 8 stone 11 pounds. Interesting. So he's a lightweight midget, 15 years of age, and he's very brave. He's a brave little boy. So, as a wing back, what he'll most likely be playing, he is pretty decent. The only thing he struggles with is off the ball. So we would have to train him in off the ball a little bit, but he could be a decent addition to the squad. We then have Hamza Hoskor. Hamza Hoskor, 15 years of age. He is not too bad. He prefers to be a deep line playmaker. Again, we don't want him in this defensive role though. So as a deep line playmaker here, who would be playing supportive, he's got the balance. He's not quite got the composure that I would like. Decision's nice. These are pretty decent. Vision, again, I don't know what's with these youths. They're all blind, apparently, in this particular development. He does have great first touch, though. His passing is 9, his technique is 12. So, he's blind and doesn't quite have the composure. So, again, I'm not feeling very promising about that individual. Goalkeeper, though, Kamil Tekin. 15 years of age, 1.5 star, 4, potentially 5 star potential. Amazing agility. Of course, his anticipation lets him down. Got great concentration, great decision, great positioning. Okay, positioning. Throwing lets him down. Reflex is good. These aren't too great. He's pretty decent. What about if we go sweeper? Sweeper, he doesn't have the composure for it. Defensive. I'm not feeling these youngsters, I'll be honest. These youngsters aren't the greatest. Probably going to be sending a lot of these out on loan and, I don't know, maybe trying to get the board to upgrade our youth facilities. But I've got a few days between now and the game, so I'll see you fine folks for the game in just a second. Right everyone, game day is upon us. As you can see, we're here in the tactical meeting screen where we usually meet up. And well, we are going to do the usual. We are going to add our opposition instructions as per Jason's request. So do it. We aren't going to even read them, but if you're interested, I will slowly scroll down them so you can have a little peek at what each individual one is. But we're just going to blindly follow our assistant here today. Now, he is suggesting that we'll make Adigan the vice captain instead of Lassen. Well, no, not happening. Lassen remains our vice captain. He's the one who's most vital for that role. Mullen Lassen will of course be linking up with Gerkan on this right hand side. We then have the Millman linking up with Milinkovic on the left. In central defence, the usual suspects of Kublai and Oblor are in front of Zubzuk. Central midfield is Shirok and Emrihan as per. Mehmet in central attacking mid and Mad up front. I am tempted to take Mad out, to be honest. Swap out Mad for Anal, but we'll give Mad a little bit of a run again. If Mad keeps performing bad, we can always take him out for Anal. Let Anal start, because Anal is a solid. A is up to 3. They're both 3 star now. I'm pretty sure Anal wasn't 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Anal might have been 2.5 star before. But he's 3, 4 star potential. He's got opportunity to grow. So we should probably be bringing him into the lineup a little bit more than Mad, who is currently struggling. But I'm leaving Mad in at the moment because he does link up with Mehmet. So that is that. Our bench, of course, consists of Atbek, Musin Yildirim, Ahmet Ozkan. We then have Gordinho, Omar, Volkan, Erin Gullier, Kun, Kurt, and of course, Anal. So without further ado, let's head on into the team sheet. Crack on with today's episode. As you can see, tactically, it has gone down brilliantly. Besides the one guy who likes to complain every single episode. Nicholas Kun, always complaining. It's a trend. Definitely a trend. But as you can... Wow. He's looking forward to his battle with Gustavo Blanco Leszuk. Interesting, Friday. Do you have some, like, pure hatred for Gustavo? Like, I don't know. I don't know why Obeloy is looking forward to that so much, but he is. So I guess that's a good sign going into today's game. Have they got anyone who is going to cause us any problems, though? Well, he's looking to go up against their striker, so I guess he's probably their best option in terms of goals. I don't see anyone else I particularly recognise or is going to be much of an issue. They do have a Boffin in goal. We must keep that in mind, but we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your own game and you'll win. That's not a bad approach. You know what? Jason will take you on that one. It hasn't motivated the team as much as we would have liked. 3 players have been motivated by it in the starting, and Volkan on the bench, and everyone else is just composed, but it's not a bad little shout now, is it? So, Engin Tas Delen from the Turkish Football Review. Elsewhere, Galatasaray face Yeni Malatyaspor, hoping to keep their title hopes alive. Well, I don't think they're going to get the title, nor do I think we're going to get a title. I think Fenerbahce are far too far ahead and probably never going to get calls. But still, do you think they have a chance of winning this competition? I think they've got a chance of finishing second, and they're probably favourites to finish second because they're on the same points as us and they have a much greater goal difference, but I don't see them winning the title now. I see Fenerbahce win the title and I see Galatasaray second. Current form, consider them contenders. They won't win a thing this year. They just don't have the quality. Bit rude. They're a great side and will definitely be right up there come the end of this. You know what? Yeah, they'll be up there. They're just not going to win it. They're going to be second. Or maybe third if we can manage to squeeze past them, but I doubt that. Admit criticism that you have struggled to entertain as much as the club would have liked. We're third in the league. What more entertainment do you want? Like, I'm sorry, but I'd rather win 1-0 for, like, pretty much all of our games, finish third, than win, like, 5-0 every couple of games and lose a bunch. And, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, amidst criticism, you struggle to entertain. Will we see an improvement on that front today? I'm keen to put on a real show, but it's up to the players. I mean, that's true. Look, I want us to entertain. It's not just always everyone wants to be entertaining, but there always has to be a balance. People forget that. At the end of the day, winning is the most important thing. Everything else is second to that. Simple. Everything is secondary to winning. We want to win before we make it entertaining. Once we're top of the league and we don't have to worry about winning games necessarily, then we can be a bit more entertaining. We can go for 5-6-0 games. But at the moment, we are more focused on results than goals. So, let's crack on. Now, of course, these episodes, I would like them to be entertaining. We don't want another bore draw, which we seem to get a lot of between episodes recently. So, game, if you could at least give us some highlights, that would be nice. Considering we are 27 minutes into today's game, we've had 6 shots in total and 2 on target. Okay, 25 minutes in, I am going to demand more. Again, the lads don't particularly need that, but I'm going to give them that. And it's had mixed effect. Some people it's motivated, some people it has demoralised a little bit. As you can see, Milinkovic didn't particularly like it. Lassen is a bit, and yeah, it's now the need to demand more. That was awful, quite frankly. Paul, or simply known as Paul Omo Mukaru, has gone and scored his 8th goal of the season. And it was quite a simple one. In the end, they whipped in across from the right-hand side. Mehmet let his man get away from him. Left-footed cross. Paul nods it straight towards Zubzuk, who should have done much better. Didn't. Let it fly past him. And now we are a goal down. So, again, demand more. That was pathetic. Mad does not like that one. Well, Mad, you're going off at half-time, my friend. Same with you, Gekan. That 6.6, that is a pathetic performance. But Mehmet will get it over to Mad. Plays it back to Emrehan. Emrehan gets back to Obilor. Emrehan to Obilor once more. Nice ball over the top by Obilor. Gives it straight to their right back, who will just nod it to the boffin. That was wasteful. Very wasteful. But we've won the ball back. Mad plays it over to Gekan. Now can Gekan get anything going on this right-hand side? Plays it over to Emrehan. Shirok. Now Emrehan tries the ball over to Gekan. Gives it away though. Counter-attack by Rojas. Rojas gets the ball through to Blanco. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Lovely save by Zubzuk. And Kuble will collect. That was not the first half we wanted. There was nothing particularly positive about that, now was there? They had 7 shots, we had 3. 3 on target to our 1. 0.59 XG to our 0.2. That is pathetic. 4 corners, 2. 7 fouls to our 4. 0 yellow cards, 0 yellow cards. 88% passing. 93. I'll give us that. We did pass well. 93% passing. 34% possession to them, though, to our 66. We can't be having the ball and passing it well if we're not going to do anything with it. So let's head to the dressing room. Let's tell them I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Okay, so clench fists, encourage, point assertively. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed at you lads. You have done terribly, which is why I'm going to substitute a bunch of you. So ratings: worst player Obilor 6.3. Goodbye, Obilor. Gordinho is going to go into your position. We then have a lot of players on a 6.6. I can't remove all of them, unfortunately. Mad has only got a 6.7. You know what? Things are getting desperate in today's game. So we're going 2 strikers. We haven't done this for a while. For a wheel. So we shall go... Ooh, pressing forward, attack. Deep line forward can stay like that. On support, we then have Lassen, who's been having a rough game, so Lassen can come off. Adigan and Milinkovic. Milinkovic can come off. You can swap to being just a winger. And I won't take Emrehan off just yet, but I'll keep him in mind for the second half. So let's crack on. Let's try and get a goal. We are going to, I'll leave the demand more for a little bit. I'll give it just a while, just a wheel for the lads to try and give us a highlight, perhaps before the 60th minute. Thank you. Musin throws it in, cleared away, but only as far as Shrock. Paul is hunting him down though. The goal scorer, of course. Plays it over to Musin. Musin, can he get anything going on this right-hand side? He has Emmerhan behind him. He plays it over to Shrock though. Shrock has plenty of space. Now to the Mailman. Mailman has got acres of space on this left-hand side. Unfortunately gives it away to Paz, who will nod it out to Shrock. Emmerhan though just gives it straight back to their right back, who will nod it down for Rojas. Rojas plays it back. It's now with Fatih. Fatih tries the ball over the top. Kublai intercepts, nods it down to Emmerhan. Mad back to Emmerhan once more. Emmerhan to Shrock. Shrock, can he get anything going? Yes, he can. He gives it straight to their right-hand-sided midfielder, who is going to make a darting run inside. He gets past one, and he plays the ball through to Paul. Luckily, Zubzuk saves this one. Much better this time than the time he had a header straight at him. So, we're going to go very attacking. It's getting desperate. We need goals, so let's go very attacking. We're going to demand more. The lads are not looking morally very well, so that's not good. Lads, pick it up. Mailman will throw the ball in. Too Mad plays it along to Aaron. Nice ball over to Emmerhan. Tries the ball up to Anal. Anal, that's a foul, surely. Penalty ref. No? Okay. They are in possession. Teklo will play over to Paul on this left-hand side. Paul gets past Musin. Plays a through ball to Blanco. Blanco one-on-one with the keeper. Lovely save by Godinho, but he kicks it through to Rojas, who will just place it in the bottom right-hand side of the goal. This was pathetic. This was truly pathetic. And as you can see, it's giving Trabzonspor and Denizlispor an opportunity to catch up to us. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do indeed? Right, who is underperforming? We have Godinho, he came on and got a 6.5. Adigan's got a 6. You know what, Volcam, we're going to give him some game time. I think this one is probably beyond us at this point. So let's give Volcan some game time. Give our youngster a time to play against a decent side. We're going to demand more. Oh, now it picks them up. Now it actually works. Anal plays it back to Gerkan. Gerkan coming down this right-hand side. Can he get us a goal? No. He'll give it away to Rojas. Rojas gets it to Ufuk. And it's now with Teklo. Teklo gets it back to the Boffin. The Boffin clears the ball upfield. Godinho should nod this one down. He does. But instead of nodding it down, he's nodded it upfield. And we've got an interesting break here. Aaron gets it up to Mad. Mad gets it across to Anal. Come on. It was a messy one, but Anal has got his first goal for us, ladies and gents. Can we bring this one back? It's a lot to ask, but it's possible. Musin will take the throw in, throws it into Gerkan. Gerkan is going to just give the ball away. Godinho, though, gets it up to Shrock. Shrock, we need to stop just hoofing it. We're just hoofing it upfield, giving it away to their wingers and defenders, and yep, the build-up play is just not here today. Lovely save by Zubzuk, though. He's doing good with these one-on-ones. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't save a header straight at him, which got them the opening goal. But we are 2 minutes from time. They have a free kick, nodded away by Musin. It's collected by Serdar, headed wide. Thank you. Last minute, corner. 94th minute. Can we get a last-minute goal? Oh, come on, Mad. Keep your header down. You had the opportunity. And you wasted it. Mad. Mad, mad, mad. Well, I think that settles it. Mad is going to get dropped for the next game. I'm going to start Anal. We're going to start with some Anal, ladies and gents. Everyone loves a little bit of Anal, so we're going to start with some Anal. So Anal is going to be coming into the team in Mad's position. Not sure what I'm doing elsewhere on the pitch, because as you can see, Gerkan got a 6.4 and struggled. Aaron came on and got a 6.6 and also struggled. So if I take Aaron and Milinkovic, they're both not particularly performing. Gerkan's underperforming, so I guess I could swap both wingers in, but the problem is Kun always has a problem with the tactics. He always has a complaint, so I'm not sure if he's the best man to bring in for Gerkan, because Gerkan has been playing alright. This is the first time he's really particularly let us down. We then have these two. These two have been solid, to be fair. Kublai's been solid. These three, essentially, have been the rock of the team so far. Musin came on, was underperforming. I think Lassen, he keeps his spot in there. Mailman, 6.8, I can't complain with that too much. He wasn't great, he wasn't bad though. So I think I might bring Godinho in, I might bring Anal in to swap things up. Zubzuk, of course, staying in goal. Winger situation, I want to change it, but can't really change it due to the whole needing X amount of Turkish players. So yeah, that's probably how we're going to go forward for the next few games. In terms of the match statistics here today, though, they were the better side. They had 14 shots to our 7, 7 on target to our 3, 1.62 XG to our 0.68, 8 corners to our 7, 15 fouls to our 10, 0 yellow cards, 86% passing to our 89. I think it was that hoofing it up and just giving it to their defence on wingers what got rid of our passing completion, to be honest. 39% possession to our 61. They, of course, had a player injured on the 74th minute. Ainul managed to pull us a goal back on the 82nd, but unfortunately it was a little too late. After the weird best performer, Zubzuk, led in a goal that was a header straight at him. Yeah, I'm not sure how he got the best performer. Both of those goals, he had an opportunity to save. He made some great saves, I'll give him that, but the two that he let in were pretty soft. You're not good today. That was sort of match. Exactly. You know what? That performance shows that there needs to be much done. Train harder tomorrow. I also apologise for the background noise. Continue. So, the media. We have G. Gonzalez. Guillermo Gonzalez. Your side dominated the ball today with 61% possession, but you somehow find yourselves on the losing side. Just how did that happen? Well, we gave away a soft goal. We had to try and force things. We built up play, but then it left us open out the back and they scored a second and then we got one back, and yeah, that's how we lost. Quite simple. It's obviously frustrating to not come away with the points from a game we've dominated, but we've got to learn our lessons from matches like these. Yes, we do. Learn our lessons. Right. The fans clearly felt Demnia was off today. Why did you leave him out there whilst he was underperforming? We didn't have enough substitutes. How many subs do they think we can do? Yeah, I made the decisions. No, I'm not going to tell you fine, ladies and gents, that. I felt the reaction from the supporters was disappointing. It's none of their business. Yes, it's none of your business, everyone watching. Whether I take it off Demir? No. If I thought there was a need to replace him, then I'd have done so. Exactly. But I did. Because I couldn't. I thought there was a need to take him off, I'll admit. But, as you know, I couldn't have taken everyone off. Now, do we praise Ainul for finally getting a goal? No, we're going to praise him by letting him into the lineup. And now Bessa lose after 12 games undefeated. Now that's in the league. And as you can see, there is a lot of goalless draws. So, we've got a goalless draw there, goalless draw, and yeah. We've been on a decent run of form. Last time we lost, I believe, was against Fenerbahce in normal time. Yeah, because that one we lost on penalties, and last time we lost was against Fenerbahce 4-0 in regular time. Speaking of which, we have Fenerbahce in the next episode, and it's away from home. So just think, they managed to beat us 4-0 at home. What do you think they're going to do to us when we travel to their stadium? Well, you're going to have to tune in for the next episode to find out. I hope you all had a lovely night. I hope you all have a lovely week ahead of you, and goodbye.